Welcome to our Spotlight section. I'm Rodi Rivera Rojas, country leader of Enactus, Puerto Rico. Hope you enjoy today's speakers. During these hard times, it is great to have friends around the world to collaborate. It is a privilege for us to share this section with our fellows from Mexico and Guatemala, because when we work together, we all win.
Hello, I am Evelyn Juarez, country leader of Enactus, Guatemala. Welcome to this experience. Welcome changemakers like you. We will work together in this new world of business.
Hello, Enactus family from around the world. According to the World Economic Forum, for 2021, we can face more deaths from the economic impact created by the pandemic than deaths from COVID itself. Humanity is challenged by this scenario, and we need to embrace our responsibility, and entrepreneurs need to step up to change this. Today, we will take the first step, and all of us will work tirelessly to activate the economy in a sustainable and inclusive way. Let's do it.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ana Lucia Marquez, and I'm the Coca-Cola Mexico Foundation Manager. So I lead the foundation strategies for Coca-Cola Mexico Foundation, and it's so great to be here with all of you. In my reflections on the role of entrepreneurs in this COVID context, I think COVID has come to shake up our world. It has made us rethink what progress and development is. I think for all of us as a society and individually, it has come to shake us up and make us think about what really is important and how as a society we can work together for the well-being of all of us. And also, I think the COVID context has also come to magnify a lot of the inequalities that we saw as a society, the social, economic, and racial inequalities that a lot of people face and were magnified by this crisis. And we're seeing that communities that lived in poverty, that had some level of exclusion, are the ones that are more and more affected by this crisis. And I think that also is making us rethink that we need to, what's the role and that we all have to create a more equal and sustainable world. And that's where the role of entrepreneurs and youth is so important. Social entrepreneurship is a different paradigm, and where it's not only about economic growth, but it's about social benefits and about environmental well-being. And I think projects that promote this sustainable development and this new world are so important in the social and economic recovery of COVID. We know that there are many challenges for social entrepreneurs, more so now, that range from access to financial resources to how do you scale up a project that already has a great prototype. But there are also so many opportunities, no? As in Coca-Cola Mexico, we're seeing that investing in new ideas and partnering with entrepreneurs is so important. One example is Wabi. Wabi is a service platform that was created by entrepreneurs in Latin America. And basically, it's kind of a service where you as an individual can shop for local groceries and buy from your local moms and shops, the local stores. And that is so important in Latin America. And we wanted to make these type of services were more inclusive and that were more accessible to families and communities that normally wouldn't use an Uber Eats or wouldn't use another type of larger service platform. And when we invested in this, we knew that was the right thing to do. But then the COVID context made us understand that this was not only the right thing to do, but it was necessary, and this platform has accelerated and is now being scaled throughout the world. And it was all because an entrepreneur thought there was a way to create innovative services that were socially inclusive, and we joined. So from what we've learned a lot, and I think in this context, is that we as a society, as companies, will continue to invest in entrepreneurs. It's not an easy way, I'm saying, but I have a couple of recommendations that I wanted to share with you and reflections. One is don't let go of your vision. Believe in your product, believe in your service, believe in your project. That visions are what transform the world. And in this context, we just need to refine them, retune them. But our visions are so much more important now. Listen to your local community when you're building a new project, a new product. Listen to what your local community really needs. And in this context, there's so much space for conversations, for exploration, for innovation, because the world doesn't want to go back to what it was. It wants to we all want to create something new and better. We also believe that right now it's the best time because in our studies we're seeing that citizens are so much more interested in producing and investing in projects and in services that are really socially, economically, and environmentally inclusive. We're seeing that in all our studies. So just know that there is a market and there is a space for you. And also that continue looking for partnerships, continue looking for unlikely partners, whether it's universities, NGOs, businesses, but right now it's a time of partnerships, and only if we partner all together can we really overcome. And I think you as entrepreneurs, you are key for the creation of this new world and society. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is David Wong from Guatemala. I have been part of Enactus since 2007 when I was studying in Francisco Marroquín University. I graduated in 2010 and my journey began in Pepsi. I worked there for 7 years and a half, and my last position was the CFO for LiveSmart in Latin America. We launched different new products, we bought companies, and we launched operations in new countries. So entrepreneurship was in my blood. Now I have 2 different companies. The first one is Invesco, a company that I found for tech ideas and to innovate in financial technologies. Now I am in charge to develop the market in Latin America for an app called Abra, that means a better remittances app. The amazing thing of this app is that we use blockchain technology, and now thousands of Guatemalans can send money without frontiers using the Abra app. Also, I can send money from Guatemala to your country and you will receive it in 1 second. It's so easy, and it's like sending a WhatsApp message, just like that we are using the Abra app. We have 70 fiat currency, and I'm sure that your currency is in our app. Also, you can buy more than 100 cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. And now you can have interest account in 6 different cryptocurrencies. We launched in Guatemala of this year in January, and this journey has been amazing. But in March, we have to stop the ball and to redesign the strategy because of the COVID. Since everybody was in lockdown, open the Abra for Abra Pay was perfect. All these restaurants, retail stores, non-profit organizations, and services company that were trying to make business there was perfect for them. Now you can learn more about cryptocurrencies, about Abra in radios and newspaper, and in our channels in Instagram like Abra_GT, or follow me in Instagram as David Lee Wong. My other business is Mailboxes Etc., the biggest franchise in the world, outside of food and beverage. We have 3 business units: PO Box, printing, and international deliveries. Since August of last year, we focused in developing the PO Box business that allows Guatemalans to buy in online stores in the US, and we are in charge of bringing the product into Guatemala and delivering the purchase in your home. We increased from 800 users to 5,000 users using this strategy. In our plan was to open 6 retail stores and to develop this delivery program. But in January of this year, nobody likes delivery. They prefer to come into our stores and to take the products out. But since the pandemic came and put everybody in lockdown, our delivery program was a key in our business. So now the delivery program went to the moon. This new idea of developing the delivery, even that nobody wants to use it before, was the solution to don't die in this pandemic. Now everybody uses this service and our customers are happy to buy online. And in a few days, the products will arrive into your door. And also, last month was our best month in our history. The teams increasing in these two companies compared to the rest of the companies in Guatemala that fire all the people. We hire more people in our businesses. So pandemic has been difficult for everybody, but thinking as an entrepreneur and testing new ideas of doing the things different is the solution to be profitable and to making your business better.
A warm salute to the Enactus 2020 World Cup community from your friends and fans from Puerto Rico. Let's talk about entrepreneurs' role as creators of hope. The past 3 years have been quite interesting in the island, and a good example of what is happening around the world. We have suffered catastrophic hurricanes and earthquakes, a significant population contraction, an unfortunate government bankruptcy, and now the pandemic. The fourth industrial revolution and global trends are also making an impact. The World Economic Forum projects that by 2025, 52% of the tasks currently handled by humans will be handled by robots. And by 2027, they estimate that approximately 50%, half the labor force, will be self-employed. That means that half of the kids currently in intermediate and high school will be exploring entrepreneurial opportunities as their main source of income immediately after graduation. These same kids will be confronted by a rapidly changing world, facing uncertainty and many unforeseen challenges. It will be up to the next generation to find creative solutions and develop the new economic models that will restore growth in our countries and help us return to a world of continuous improvement and progress. As with previous generations, returning to economic progress will result from the combination of ingenuity, talent, daring, and perseverance of our entrepreneurs that are facing our challenges and opportunities with courage and enthusiasm. Entrepreneurs fill our communities with positivism, a can-do attitude, and true grit. They face adversity and necessity with gusto, embracing life tests as an Olympic sprinter in a hurdle race. They are change agents that lead interventions for positive impact, generating a virtuous circle of ideation, innovation, and continuous improvement. Entrepreneurs brighten any room with their presence or through remote devices, with their genius and their interest in building alternative solutions. They can be the candle that illuminates or the mirror that reflects it. But even if their businesses are not successful, they shine through their example by trying. Entrepreneurs are the engine that generates the next, the new, the improved, and the role models that serve as an example that stimulates action. Entrepreneurs create hope. Entrepreneurial ecosystems are starting to develop in many corners of the world, embracing and supporting these energetic and enterprising creatures. We are learning from each other and optimizing our ecosystems, building on our collective process learnings. However, there are still many issues to tackle. There are significant funds available to support new and growing enterprises, but folks don't know where they are or how to obtain them. We need to reinforce support practitioners and mentors to ensure they master best practices and are available to accompany entrepreneurs through their entire journey. Furthermore, the need to migrate support services for online delivery is of utmost importance. Startup pipelines are still too short for significant economic impact. Permits and government requirements need to be easier to facilitate the startup process. But most of all, we need to start developing the entrepreneurial mindset and skills since elementary school and offer enough entrepreneurial experiences to ensure our youth master these 21st century skills when they graduate from high school to be future ready. All of this will only be possible if we join efforts and build collectively engineered systems that stimulate entrepreneurship at the school, post-secondary, and community levels. In today's world, the problems of one are the problems of all, and the solutions for one can probably serve many. Students and business leaders around the world, let's get together to uncover our collective challenges, identify our common ground, and find solutions through collaborative and deliberate innovation.
Now is your turn. This is a call to action for all countries. We need work together. You have a key role in the post-COVID economic recovery. We need entrepreneurs with a global vision and local actions. We challenge you to join us. If you want to work with ideas, events, projects for economic recovery in the world, visit our Facebook page, Enactus Puerto Rico, Enactus Mexico, and Enactus Guatemala.